Oh, hello there. Yes. Yes, I see you, Sassy. Midday shenanigans. Hello, I'm Nadia, host of Horror with Nadia, and today I decided to add a bit of a Thursday show catch up because Tuesday's turning into something else. So yeah, we're gonna call this Thursdays a chills and thrills. And by chills, should get some music playing. Yeah. All right. Uh Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the stream, help me get to 1K subs. It's a pretty chilled stream today, as I almost choke on my spit right there. So the reason why I've decided to stream now Tuesdays and Thursdays is Tuesday is turning into more of an interview type show. I'm having a lot of content creators come on, talk about their favorite horror movie. Next week, I'm actually going to have a special effects artist on. So I decided, instead of being weeks behind trailers and news and reviews, pop on Thursday, talk about some movies I've seen, some shows I've seen, the news, trailers I'm looking forward to. So that's why we've decided to do a Thursday show. So that being said, it's a little wild west over here. I've got some things I want to talk about, but I do see a couple people. I see Sassy Pants. I see Zach. Zach, I hope you're feeling better. Mephisto! Hello, happy glorious Evil Dead 2 Day. I didn't even realize it's the anniversary of Evil Dead 2. Shows how much of a horror fan I am, right? Very cool. Very cool. By the way, I'm wearing a jacket because it is 49 degrees here in Vegas, raining, and it is miserable outside. So it's freaking freezing. Thank you for saving me from open bar echo chamber. I saw they were on, but I saw Blue was on there. That was awesome. March 13th, 1987. I was born 7 days later. So, all right. I don't know if it's a coincidence or something, but yeah. But all right. So, really, honestly, the one thing I want to rant. Can I rant? I want to rant because I want to rant about this, because in the midst of being sick like a week ago, and not really sick, I wasn't feeling well. My disease had kind of taken over a little bit. I want to talk about this piece of crap. And if you like this, to each their own. But what a waste of my time and my, I don't usually get a lot of time to watch things out of things I have to review and watch for streams and stuff. And 9 out of 10 times I don't want to watch TV. I actually want to read, and I have like stacks of comics and books. So I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling good. I don't feel like reading right now. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna check it out right now. Why not? Patrick Gibson is not a bad actor. Listen, this was a waste of time. This was so boring. It was just shaking memory berries left and right to you. Do you remember Dexter's Like This? Do you remember Dexter's Like This? And it's just awkward because you know where things are going. You already know his backstory. It's just playing the backstory out on screen. Blue is surrounded and outgunned today. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I hope you're good, Toxic. Tomorrow we go back to Stranger Things. I was watching that earlier. Hi, Wilkie, movies and music. I hope I said that right. What's up, sir? How are you today? Hi, Hook. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Toxic, one of them wasn't sure if Daredevil's... Ay, caramba. I'm going to I'm going to drink water instead of giving my opinion. Okay. Anyway, back to Dexter Original Sin. Again, if you like this, and no shade to everybody who worked on this project. I am somebody who's worked in the film industry. I know how hard it is. I went looking to see if this was going to get a season 2. No. The rumors is not. I'm not surprised. I liked Dexter for the first couple of seasons. Towards the end, it kind of got weird, especially the little incest storyline between him and Deb. It was weird. And then, what's the one after it? Dexter. Oh, see? It's not original. Is it Resurrection? Resurrection I kind of fell off from, but I know how it ends. Eh, just worth, not worth your time, folks. Not worth your time. So if you are sitting on the couch and you decide, hey, I want to throw on something, don't throw on Dexter Original Sin. There's nothing new, nothing refreshing. It's just the same story beats that you already know from watching Dexter, and it's just shaking member berries into you. That's all it is. The one where he's a lumberjack, yeah. We released the defensive situation hounds. What is it? Make it surface. Okay. All right. Moving on. I'm moving on. I don't know if you want more to say this. I just thought this was complete bore and waste of my time. And I regret I should have watched something like, I don't know, The Wire or Deadwood, something I haven't seen before that maybe would have taken, because again, I don't get to watch things outside of the horror realm very much, so because I've got to always review stuff. So all right, let's see. Stop sharing. Let's talk about the monkey. Anybody in the chat seen this? I don't want to spoil it. You know what? I'm not going to spoil it. It was okay. I've read the short story. If you've read the short story and was considering that it was going to be a beat from the short story, you are incorrect. And while the concept is interesting, it has been played out before, man, oh man, it's just, it was Final Destination meets, I don't know, a monkey, I guess. And it tried to be funny. It did. It just didn't land for me. Yeah, you're nice. I'm nicer than Toxic as Monkey was trash. I don't know. I was haunted this day by that creepy this monkey? Or is it the Poltergeist? Isn't there a monkey in the Poltergeist? It's been a while since I've seen it. Actually, I have to rewatch it for Saturday. Monkey was just how do I say this by being kind? A waste of efforts and a waste of money. I think the concept could have been interesting. The execution was trash. I was bored. I was bored in the theater. I didn't like it didn't, there was no like, I didn't feel for the characters. I wasn't connected to anyone. I didn't care about anybody. I didn't care about any of the characters. I thought Theo James, I think it's Theo James, did great for what he has. Oz Perkinson's like Long Legs was good, and most of his stuff is really good. I don't know, maybe it's just comedy is not his thing. Everybody labels James Wan on everything. And I think a lot of people went to go see it because, I mean, 3 big names in horror, right? Stephen King, James Wan, and Oz Perkins. I feel this is not a go to the theater type of movie. This is like, oh, I'm gonna order some pizza, have some beers with my friends at home, and throw this on in the background and laugh at all the stupid Final Destination type. Actually, Final Destination did it better, but Final Destination type of deaths. Any recommendations for scary films to watch? Well, Darren, is there a genre of scary movies you like? Do you like body horror? Do you like possessions? Do you like sci-fi? What do you like? What do you like? Hey, Rain. Hello. Oh, there's a new release of it. Yeah, it's in theaters. Oh, it might be hitting digital soon, I believe so. I don't think it did very well. Let me hold on. Hold on. Box office, The Monkey. We do everything live, folks. 2025. As of March 11th, The Monkey has grossed $32 million in the United States and $2.1 million in other territories for a worldwide of $53.1. But what was the budget? $10 million. Okay, so it made its money back. Well, people are going to go see it because of the name. Sci-fi horror? Oh, Event Horizon. I just watched it. If you have not seen it, Event Horizon. Sam Neill doesn't have a butt, but Event Horizon. Anyway, I feel like I'm being a little too kind on this movie. because I saw it 2 weeks ago and I was gonna do like a full review and I just didn't feel I wasn't passionate about it. It's disappointing because I am a Stephen King fan. I like his books. For the meantime, I like Coked Up King. Coked Up King was way better than Sober King. I mean, I'm glad he's sober, good for his health, but Coked Up King was definitely better than Sober. So the monkey gives a. I'm not gonna rate this out of 5 or 10. I'm gonna rate this as if should you go to the theater, should you wait for $5 Tuesdays, or should you stream it or not watch it? And this is a stream for me. This is definitely a stream for me. Event Horizon is this Saturday. I'm going to have an early birthday tier stream of my top 26 movies, and Event Horizon's on there. Yeah, I do too. But so yeah, that is the monkey. All right. Let's move into the juicy stuff because I know Toxic is here for a reason. Where is it? Hold on. Hi, Cannoli, I see you. Oh, man. Hey, UK! Hey! Season 3. Toxic, do you know what I'm pulling up? There we go. Give me my money kind of back film. I would stream it. I would stream it if you already have that streaming service. Let me put a caveat on that. I would stream it definitely if you have. Don't pay for it via stream. Wait till it hits free somewhere. I want to talk a little bit about YellowJackets because I feel season 2 has been the pitfall of the YellowJackets. The Devil's Gift 1984. That's the one I saw. Demonic Little Monkey. The Devil's Gift. Hold on. The Devil's Gift 1984. Yeah. That would creep me out too. But this one has drums. That one is what are they called? I don't know what they're called. It's like where they bung. Or like. I guess there was some sort of issue with having the one in Oz Perkins' movie have the same thing. I have no idea. Listen, I barely speak English. I'm not going to be able to. But there was like some issue with the copyright of his. That's why I got switched over to drums. Bless you, Sassy. You want me to jump on and talk YellowJackets? I have theories. No, actually, because I don't have theories. This is just a complaint fest. I'd be interested though to do like a stream of like season 1, season 2, and season 3 because I think season 1 was so good. It was very good. It was refreshing. I get it. It's not a unique story about people being stranded and then having to eat each other, but there is always like a touch of like the supernatural or is it in their mind because as some of you don't know, if you actually eat human flesh, I believe as a human being, there's something that chemistry happens to your brain because of what's in our meat. I think so. Thank you, Tabitha. I took it away. I took it from you earlier. I was like, oh, I should try that. Hi, Star Wars. Thank you. Anyway, season 2. So season 1, great. Highly recommend YellowJackets. I was telling everybody, watch the show. It's so good. It's because you get the story of the past of them, it happening to them when they're completely stranded, and then you get future survivors as an adults, and it kind of pinpointed back and forth. So it was really good and written very well, casted perfectly. Kuru is the disease. Thank you. Kuru, I think, maybe. Season 2 picked up from season 1, continued the story. We're learning more about them as adults, back and forth, right? Season 2 gets a little bit more of the supernatural. Season 1 kind of, by the way, spoilers, season 1 kind of teases the idea of cannibalism and towards the end, and then season 2 kind of picks it up, right? Survival cannibalism. Who's to blame them, right? You should look up the trailer for the game Silent Hill. Looks incredible. Prods. F. Maybe. Maybe I'll try it. Anyway, by the way, Toxic, if you are still in the chat, let's talk after Stranger Things tomorrow about maybe doing a YellowJackets focus stream entirely on it. Anyway, okay, season 3. Season 2 ends with one of them being killed off, one of the adults. Season 3. Holy shit, what the fuck is going on? And I can swear because it is my channel. I don't think the writers know how to balance anymore, because we're now getting a little bit more of the supernatural aspect of the storyline when they are younger and stranded, and it's dragging its feet. Like, it's just leaving you for more questions. It's got the From issue where it's not answering things, and it might answer one thing and then give you 20 different questions and still not answer the most important things. And then I'm kind of bored with the adult aspect of it. So I don't know if they're just building up for something. The next episode should be popping out tomorrow. But yeah, I feel like they don't know what to write. They don't know if to write a supernatural show. They don't know to write a drama. They don't know what to write. I'm completely flabbergasted at the quality of what is happening with the show. I'm hoping it turns around, because I think it's going to be 10 episodes, so we're almost halfway through the season. Hopefully it does turn around. And I see Tabitha sent me a super sticker. Oh, thank you. Hold on, I gotta pull the tamest thing for you, because you are so sweet. Hold on. Oh, by the way, what is the sticker? Oh, it's like a little love. Dude, it's little pom-poms. I love it. I'm definitely a lime girl. Here we go.
Impressive. Very nice.
Like the tamest non-gory. Writers are lost at too many series have too many comments. Yeah. It looks super supernatural shows. Time. Yeah, so bringing back to the fact I didn't even see Gray Matter. Oh, you sure though? I thought I read somewhere that it was also, anyway, being a cannibal probably messes with your brain anyway, right? So to me, I liked the first 2 seasons the tail end of the second season kind of played off at, are they going crazy because of the situation they're in? So they're imagining all this supernatural stuff, or is the supernatural stuff actually exist in this forest that they're stranded in? And does that also kind of theorizes down to the fact that there's always been a theory that the national parks were established not to protect what's in the national parks, but protect us from what is in there? That's a conspiracy theory. I don't have a little tinfoil hat. I should make one. I don't know why. But YellowJackets, what I call Chinese Canadian. Hi, Vex. Hello. Oh, is my audio fading in and out? Oh, sorry. It's because I'm turning and rambling. The supernatural, but the writers want us exist, but the writers want us to forget. I think so. Nadia, don't lean too forward. It's affecting. Okay. How's this? Is this okay? Anyway, I'm disappointed in this show. I am. And if you're a fellow YellowJacker out there, and that sounded really perverted, if you're into YellowJackets, I want to know your thoughts too. Leave a comment if you're watching this on replay. I really want to know what people are thinking of this current season, because I feel this current season is just such a downgrade from the last 2. And it's such a shame. I wonder how many seasons they're trying to go for. Hi, Roman. Hi, Nadia and friends. It's just me, but I mean, there's multiple me's, so I guess, you know. I'm getting aggravated. I am too. I'm getting more aggravated at the adult storyline. I really could give 2 shits about the mother-daughter aspect of one of them. I get it. They don't want her daughter. Her daughter's annoying to me. One of the lead daughters. I will say, Most of these actresses are putting in the work to kind of keep this thing going. I hate Teen Shauna. Yeah, and Teen Shauna all of a sudden becomes a lesbian. So tell me, it's a soccer team of girls stranded in the wilderness. They turn to cannibalism and lesbianism. Sure. Okay. I guess it's like prison. Why not? If I ever cover the show, I'm gonna call it Stream Court of the Flies. That's actually that's pretty good. Watch season 1 was enjoyable. Unfortunately, season 3 has pooped the bed. Yeah. Yay for the stay. Callie sucks. She does. Thank you. I find Christina Ricci's character, Misty, I also find younger Misty to be the best character, surprisingly. Because at first I did not like her, but she is the one that is the most consistent throughout all seasons in her performance as the character for both actresses. So I'm so disappointed by this. Gord. Keep this energy up for Saturday, my friend. Young Misty rocks, she does. And I know it was such a disappointment when they killed off older Nancy. Or Natalie, not Nancy. Natalie. I was just watching Stranger Things, so I was disappointed in that. Kind of saw that they were going to kill one of the adults off, but just didn't see that coming. You know who else I can't stand? I can't stand Team Travis. Woe is me, my brother is dead, and woe is me. I'm stuck in a wilderness with a bunch of teenage girls. Them the bricks, my guy. Sorry, keep jumping out of stream to check the real football score. It's all good. So are they at least cooking their friends? Raw cannibalism is worst. The first one was burnt or like kind of when you take meat and you put it in the ashes and sand and I don't know. I don't think they have raw cannibalism. I know it's the first time Showtime, right? Okay. I wanted to. But man, I'm eventually gonna check out YellowJackets things. I hear good things. Rick, welcome. Season 1 is great. Season 2 is pretty good. Season 3 is better right now. If they turn to lesbian cannibalism, they kind of have to get to. God, Gord. Oh. Oh, that's. I can't believe I read that before you. You know what? That's it. I read chats before I bring them up. Normally, I trust you guys. I'll just bring them up. But no. Except for Vex. I never bring Vex up first. I always read hers, and she knows why. Oh, is that why my audio is suffering? Okay, hold on. Probably why. Let's close some of these. How about that? It could also be the fact that it is storming here in a rarity. I guess needs the water, but it could be the fact that it is storming pretty bad out here. Man. All right, Gord, I expect that fire on Saturday, my friend. I don't know. I just think this show is just. I hope they. I don't know if they're planning. You know what? Let's check. How many seasons? Do they? I bet it's 5. 5 seasons. Creators have pitched 5 seasons. That's the plan. Showtime also likes to cancel shows without no warnings. That's true. Usual plan is 5 seasons. Well, they better fucking pick up pace, my friends. I don't know how you could, because again, season 1 great, season 2 sets it up so good. The back and forth, I think they balanced the storytelling for both seasons pretty well, of having the past with the girls stranded, trying to survive, the supernatural aspects of the forest, what's going on. They all are eating mushrooms and drinking mushroom tea, so they are losing their shit. And then you fast forward to the survivors as adults, their relationships with their significant others, their children, and then how everything in the past kind of haunts them. And then season 3 comes along, and it's just kind of regurgitation of season 1 and 2, and there's no movement forward. Like, we already know one character is psychotic. She sleepwalks and she has like this split personality where she does bad things. Great. All right. Maybe give me a little bit more information onto that. She's seeing some dude with like missing eyes, hallucinating. I mean, if I was stranded with a bunch of teenage girls I didn't like, and on top of it taking mushrooms, I'd be visualizing a dude that is. Oh, by the way, I also want to say this. I think Elijah Wood is weirdly casted in this. He plays Christina Ricci's like love interest, and Christina Ricci grows up to be this online detective. I forgot what they're called, but basically individuals who are really into true crime, and they do the work, and sometimes they do help solve past crimes that have happened and such. And Elijah Wood's supposed to be this very rich dude who had an accident, who plays this like online detective, and he's really awkward, but he cares for Misty. But I feel like this is, I don't know if it's poorly casted or wrongly casted. I don't know. Citizen detective, thank you. He just comes off odd. Like, he needs to tone it down just a little bit to me. He's too cartoonish. Maybe that it is. Like, too cartoonish for the character. I don't know. That's what I think. I personally think. But yeah, I'm going to continue watching it. Episode 5, I think 4 or 5 is out tomorrow, so I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, if you like From, I would recommend YellowJackets, at least season 1. Try it out. But again, we know where From has been going. However, that being said, Julie, who's usually on Fridays with me and who did the From rewatch, she's got a great channel over there. She does a ton of deep dives. She's been able to have the Man in Yellow with her almost for weekly streams. They're giving away a pretty cool From crochet doll, so I would definitely go check out her channel if you want more. I mean, she'll do 6-hour streams diving deep into From, so highly recommend her channel. Go check it out. Okay, I want to talk about the news a little bit because I have not been able to, so I'm going to bring up a couple things that a little bit irks me on things, and I'll get to trailers. But as we all know, Julie does deep dives. Yeah, like super deep dives. If any of the mods can drop her link in the channel. What did I do? Okay, there we go. All right. Netflix brings Stephen King's Cujo back to life with a new movie. Fuck you, Netflix. Like, seriously. I'm tired. Damn it. I'm tired. I'm tired of remakes, reboots, rehashing of things that already exist, that are done well enough that you can leave it alone. Leave it alone. How's my audio coming in as I'm rambling about this? Keep me on my toes, guys. Keep me on my toes. Why? Remake this movie. Why? And Netflix, out of all, what are they going to do? Cast the dog as a cat? Like, oh, you said Black Lab. I think Black Cat at this point. The book is fantastic. And this is coked up Stephen King era. The book is great. Movie's great too. Movie's one of my favorites as a kid when I would go into the whole deep dive of Stephen King movies. But why? Like, there are a ton of comics, ton of books, ton of things out there that you can adapt that have not had a movie nor TV adaptation. Why go back and rehash the same things? And I'm going to tell you right now, this is Gen Z is not going to like this. I don't know if this is just to kind of reiterate horror into Gen Z's life. They're not going to like this. They're not going to like this. And if they aim it towards Gen Z, they're going to tone it down so much, it's just not going to work for it. Stephen King's Killer Canine comes back to life. Oh, Netflix. Deadline reporting this afternoon. Netflix and producer Roy Lee of It is developing a brand new Cujo movie. Why? Like, okay, I understood redoing It because as much as I love the Tim Curry one, I don't feel that the old miniseries reflected the horror of the book very well. Or the scariness of it, or I don't know, just the it was more of a drama to me. It doesn't play out very much like a horror, though. I was scared of it as a kid, so I understood redoing It. They botched The Stand on Paramount. I don't know how you do that. I botched it so bad. Hi, zombie. Why are you Kathleen Kennedy with a bird on her head? Remake things that aren't done well. Yeah, like Leprechaun 3. Or remake things something that can be done better. What a tragedy. The full synopsis is: outside a peaceful town in central Maine, a monster is waiting. Cujo, a 200-pound Saint Bernard, is the best friends of Brett Camber has ever had. One day, Cujo chases a rabbit into a cave inhabited by 6 bats, and merges with something new altogether. I don't see how this is, like, who is this made for? I don't like this new updated to the... Do I have it? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Is that... Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there goes my pops! Oh, yeah, I do! Okay. Oh, shit, my camera. Okay. This is my copy of Cujo. This is pretty cool. A fucking new updated artwork looks awful. This is a really old edition of it. Very old. Like, the pages are... I need to get these dusted. The boy dies in the book and mom catches rabies and bites the first responder. But, yeah. I absolutely... When was this one? 1981. Great book. Not too big. Most of his books are pretty huge. People know it for. It's like right under, I think like 310 pages. I haven't read it in a long time because I have not been wanting to damage this further. But that's how you do a book cover. But yeah. Cujo. Oh, all right. We're going to take a break from news for a second. Oh, what happened? Oh, there I am. While I was in Arizona last week, is YellowJackets like Lord of the Flies but years later? Kind of. There's a little bit of tribalism in it. I think it could be, or what is the Japanese version of Lord of the Flies? Kind of, what is it? It's not Lord of the Flies, but it's... I haven't seen it or read it in a while. Oh, somebody help me in the comments. There is a Japanese book and movie that's based off a bunch of kids that are kind of thrown on an island and they all have to KO each other until one is left surviving. So it kind of mixes a little bit of that into it. And I can't think of the title off the top of my head. Okay. Oh, Battle Royale. That's what it is. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, last week I was in Arizona. Went to go have a little mini VK, see some family, see some friends. Got to see Sassy Pants, Miss Sassy Sasquatch, and got to hang out with ABF, which was really cool. And one of the traditions my husband and I do is that every time we go vacationing or going somewhere new, we always go check out local comic book shops. And I picked up some pretty cool comic books, comics, 2, 3, I think. But hi, what are your favorite rom-com? Thanks, Stace. Love Stacy. I don't like rom-coms very much so, but I guess Wedding Singer would be one that I can tolerate, and yeah, that would be it. Probably. Okay. The first comic book shop I went to, is it this one? I picked up, and all these comic book shops out there were fantastic. I picked up House of the Unholy by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. It is about an FBI agent from the cult crime beat and a woman with a past is linked to a satanic panic are drawn into the hunt from an insane killer hiding in the shadows of the occult underworld. Natalie Burns once thought she'd escape her past. Sorry, that like I can barely because it's. But what if all your bad decisions are just more ghosts waiting for you in the dark? It's wrapped in plastic. Let me see if I can open this up without damaging the book. Hi, Kata. But I picked this guy up. I didn't even open it. There were a couple comics I wanted to pick up, but the new Dick Tracy comics are great. Interesting. I usually read a bunch of horror and thriller. Let's see what I didn't even open the art. Usually, if I pick up something I don't know about, oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. The artwork looks great. So I picked up that, which was pretty cool. So great comic book shop. Should list them. Second shop I went to, I didn't really pick up anything except a t-shirt from them. They're called Monster Comics out in Scottsdale, Arizona, owned by one of the sweetest dudes I've ever met. Not only does he rent out space in his comic book shop to other people, like there's somebody who sells like toys and stuff. He also recommended comic book shops for us to go check out. So he was driving business to other shops in the area as well. Sweetest guy can be, very nice. I got a t-shirt from him. Every year he has an artist do a new t-shirt. I'm not wearing it now. Probably wear it at some point. I gotta find it. I gotta unpack still. I haven't unpacked. And it's a werewolf, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. The last comic book shop I went to, I have a lot of Stephen King, The Stand comics in single issue volumes, like a ton of them. I think I might have the complete collection at this point. But I saw this. I picked it up for $1. It's just a sketchbook for The Stand. So I thought that was pretty cool to add to the collection that I have. And then I picked up another comic by Chip. I'm going to mess this name up. Zdarsky. And it's called Stillwater. The cover got to me. Thought this was pretty cool. So nobody dies in the town of Stillwater. That's just not a promise. It's a threat. Seemingly frozen in time, unable to age, its citizens have learned to exist with the knowledge that they live forever. With no one allowed in or out of the town under the threat of severe violence, things seem normal from the outside. But when Daniel shows up to the town after receiving a mysterious letter, he'll find out if his mortality is a gift or a curse. So I thought that was pretty cool concept. This Chip did Daredevil in the White Trees, and Ramon K. Perez did Tales of Sand. And I think, what did Ed do? Hi, Sam. How's it going? Thought it would tell me, because I read it somewhere. I guess not on this one, but this one got pretty good praises from Brian K. Vaughan, which is interesting. Oh. Favorite Stephen King book, favorite short story. What do you wish was adapted that hasn't? Ooh, okay. Favorite book, The Stand. I'm into the whole I like religious horror that has to deal with any type of religious undertones, and I like The Stand, the whole good versus evil, the biblical storylines of it. It's one of my favorites. I think I have, like I said, I have it in comic book single issues somewhere, and then I have hard copies of it, and then jeez, I'm redoing this whole backdrop this weekend, and then I have. So it is one of my favorite Stephen King books. I like the old miniseries, the newer one. Paramount kind of shit the bed on that one. Short story, The Mist. I know, kind of generic, but I actually really do enjoy The Mist, and I like the adaptation of it. And then what was the last question? What hasn't been adapted? Ooh. That's a good question. Can I... Most of the stuff has been adapted. I would like to see a new adaptation. Well, maybe. That's a hard question. I'm looking through my stuff to kind of see most of it. I don't know. I think I'm intrigued in the newer stuff. Like, I want to see what they're going to do with the Institute. Because I actually enjoyed it. One of his fewer newer books I've enjoyed. Maybe a newer, thinner, maybe? Dark Tower. Man. All right. I'm going to admit something to all of you. Don't judge me. Oh, you can judge me. I have only ever read The Gunslinger. I did not continue with the Dark Tower series. So I have actually never read the series. My husband has, and he said it gets kind of weird towards the later part of the series, and it fell off. I felt Thinner was a decent adaptation. It was, but I think they could do better in expanding on it. Man, it's a hard question. Maybe he should redo Maximum Overdrive. Toxic. Let me catch up on. Should I read the Dark Tower series? Like, is it worth? I don't know much about it, but is it worth putting my time into it? Because how many books are there? I don't think his fairy tale series has ever been adapted. Has it? I don't think fairy tale has ever been adapted. Maybe that could be one. How many books are in the Dark Tower? Oh, that's not too many. But they're probably 700 pages long. I want more long form shows. Too many book adaptations. Yes. Ruined because they fit it all in one movie. I agree. The Jack Ryan show. So one of my favorite book series. Oh, I didn't see Trump Daddy in here. I will be signing exam or to have Stephen King. Okay. Maybe just have it where he stops writing, or slip him some snow. Anyway, where was I? Okay, one of my favorite book series is The Dresden Files by Jim Butcher. If you like fantasy, noir, crime stories, I guess, takes place in Chicago, highly recommended. Sci-Fi Channel did adapt it for, I think, 1 or 2 seasons. I've seen the show, never read the books, and then read the books afterwards. And the show is Dresden Files in name, but not in story, if that makes sense. Slip up some snow. And the books are so good, guys. The next book is going to be out this year. He already announced that he's finished. It's going to be heading to the publisher and stuff like that. And I tell you, it's probably one of the most fun I've ever had reading a book series. I think there's how many books now? Oh, how many books in the Dresden Files? 17 volumes right now. That also includes short story analogies like side jobs and a briefcase. So, let's say 15 maybe. Okay. Anyway, so what's really cool about it is each book in the beginning takes place as a case, right? Second book actually scared me, and it deals with werewolves. Actually, I had to step away for a second for a minute. I'm like, this is terrifying. And as the series progresses, there's an underlying story that's slowly being built up in each book. going back after reading the last book, going back and rereading the series, you realize like Easter eggs have been dropped. Like there were clues along the way. Nobody picked up on it. And the next book, so that is one, as I circle back UK, that I would love to see in a TV format, but go as far as to say in an adult animation TV format. Because I think with fantasy, something like that, unless you're going to put a lot of money into it, like Game of Thrones, you're kind of restricted, right? And I don't want some kind of cheesy CGI flames around somebody's hands kind of deal stuff. So I feel like animation allows you to be a little bit more expressive with it. So I highly recommend that. Joyride, really? Maybe. Joyland, maybe? Can I send you a copy of Joyland? I think I have it. I'm pretty sure. I have to see, for me, I have to see the cover of the book to make, in my mind, to know that if I have it. Yeah, I have that. Somewhere packed in the stuff downstairs. Oh, they made a movie called Joyland. I don't know if that is it. Right. Half naked chick on the cover. I completely forgot about it. I could see that. I could do a whole discussion on Stephen King. Maybe that's another one. I almost, for my birthday tier stream, no, not movie. No, I'm saying there is a movie called Joyland, but it's not an adaptation of it. Anyway, for my birthday stream this weekend, I did the top 26. I almost did Stephen King adaptions, but I was like, I'm not going to make them suffer through some of these movies. Especially since I think out of the group, I'm the only Stephen King head. Speaking of which, where is it? There is a new movie that's got a lot of buzz around it. That's coming out soon. Aha, here we go. Stephen King adaptions. Adoptions? Did I say adoptions? I meant adaptions. Whatever, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Pumpkin King. Imagine if they turned King's best work into anime. I can see it. Okay. Oh. All right. So there's a new movie coming out. I think it's May. And I'm actually reading the book, Clown in the Cornfield. And it's getting a lot of buzz for it. I follow the author. And I'm intrigued by the concept of it. I have not seen the trailer, because I was waiting to watch it with you guys. Aww. Let's all do it together. Aww. You're the only other YouTuber that has read as much Stephen King as me. Well, it's because young Nadia read a lot of R.L. Stein, and my godmother saw what I was reading, and she used to be part of the original like fan club that would get first editions like mailed to them, right? This is before the internet. And she's the one that made sure I would read King. Do you want to know what my first book was? This is part of Nadia lore. It is Tommyknockers, right? Weirdest thing to give a middle schooler, right? Weirdest book to give a middle schooler. Tommyknockers. So as much as that book gets hate and the adaptation to it, it's like it's got a place in my heart for it. It's got a place for it. So Clown in the Cornfield, yes. So I have the book, it's in the other room. I'm reading it right now. I think there's 3 books in the series. It's coming out in May, and it's got a lot of buzz around it. So I figured let's check out this trailer, right? There we go.
It's time to sweeten the day with the marvel.
I hate clowns. I used to play a clown in haunted houses. I used to dress up as one and freak people out. I would crawl underneath their legs and stuff while they're waiting in line for haunted houses, and clowns creep me out, man. Yeah. Tommyknockers is an interesting choice to pick as a first book. Mine was Rage, which I read as a dare. Wow. Rage is really good and they'll never adapt it. Yeah. Man, I want to... Guys make me want to have like a Stephen King book club where we just read Stephen King once a month and we come together and talk about Stephen King. I don't know. Maybe that's something in the future I can do on this channel. Because this channel is not just to cover movies and TV shows. This is to cover comics and books in the horror theory. But yeah, I think I would love to do that if I had the time. I am reading 3 books at one time, and I picked up another book last night. So I need to figure it out. I used to be terrified of clowns. Yeah. The Long Walk is... Ooh, I have that one. I have it, and I read it. Isn't it getting an adaptation? An updated? I can't remember. I thought... Yeah. Yep, it is. I can't remember. Oh, right. Mark Hamill is in it. I wonder if I have not heard much more news on it. Okay. Everybody points to Battle Royale for what inspired Hunger Games, but The Long Walk was a big inspiration for Battle Royale. Man. All right. You know what? I'm gonna put a poll in. Should we do a Stephen King book? There's a poll right now happening, but let's do this. Okay, we're gonna end this one. Audiobooks count. Audiobooks count. Good. I listen to podcasts and audiobooks all the time. There we go. All right, that's up. That's up. Maybe it's something I can start after the Vegas meetup, because I know I won't have time until after that. Okay, let's get back to clowns. That is a creepy looking clown though, with the corn. Get it? Clown in the cornfield?
La Bay Pen brand corn syrup. That's right. A little drop of Bay Pen makes everything better. Just take it from Friendo.
That's kind of creepy.
Hey, check it out. It's Friendo.
Everyone's
Well, this is not your average Pennywise.
favorite clown.
I'll have to have it. Oh, Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Zombie. Oh, I actually saw this for the first time last year and did a bunch of research on the puppets and stuff. And I went in thinking it was going to be this like over-the-top cheesy. But no, it's actually really good. It's really put together, paced very well. Story's really well done. It's creepy and funny at the same time. Oh, 100%. Drunk Danny. Okay. I'm tired of these motherfucking clowns in this motherfucking cornfield. Oh!
No.
Oh! I'm in Tucker versus Dale. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, which is on my top 26. You're sold. I'm reading the book. I'm about halfway through the book, so it's a young adult teenage slasher. So this is right up the alley.
Now, tell me, folks, are you a friend of Friendo? I know I am.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of Friendo costumes this year. First of all, I'm not that naive to know that this is not the real Carl Urban, but sure, I agree. That's pretty good. You know why you shouldn't eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Roman, get out of here with your dad jokes. Yeah, Tucker Dale director is a big selling point. I might have to see this, right? And I put it on the list. So you got Leprechaun 3 and Tucker and Dale. So kind of balance it out a little bit. This must be in Illinois because of all the corn. Or it could be Indiana. Illinois is the worst state in the union. The worst state in the union.
What the fuck?
I think this is gonna be. You know what? I think this is gonna be fun. This is going to be fun. Everyone's a friend.
We're gonna die.
Oh, I have a 9mm anti-clown Orden. Trump Day and Carl. Right, Carl. Though, Carl, I'm curious. How do you feel about yourself and the boys? Are you getting a little tired of it?
And remember, kids,
never fuck with friendo.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm into this. I mean, I'm gonna finish the book. There's like 3 books in the series. The writer has been posting a bunch of behind the scenes and stuff about it on X. So I've been pretty curious about it. It looks fun. It looks just fun. Sometimes horror movies don't need to be elevated or have some undertone about modern politics or social cultural settings. Sometimes it's about a fucking clown seeking revenge or messing up a bunch of teenagers. Sometimes it's about that. Sometimes it's about just going to the theaters and hack and slash and having fun with it and screaming and throwing your popcorn everywhere. Sometimes horror doesn't have to have a message behind it. It's just as fun, just like all the other genres. Sometimes it's just fun. So yeah, it looks like an old-fashioned, like it's something you just go to the theaters with your friends and check out. Sometimes that's what horror is, and I'm okay with it. Awesome. Yes, please DM me. Let me know. I would, if I am available, I would totally be into it. Well, if I'm not on the voices, my check cleared and my villa is lovely. Fair enough. Fair enough. Kudos to you, sir. Kudos to you. Love it. All right. So that's Clown in the Cornfield gets a thumbs up for checking out for me. I think it's going to be fun. I'll report back a little bit more once I finish the book. If the book is not a thumbs up, I'll let you guys know. But so far, it's kind of fun. So, let's see. What else we got? Oh, I want to talk about this. Yeah. Okay. I am not a gamer, but I do play video games. If that makes sense. Like I'm not like fully into games as much as some of my friends are, especially with the whole culture war happening around video games nowadays. I'm very selective with the games I play, but I used to play a lot as a kid. I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy, a lot of games. But there was one particular game I would always play when I go to the arcade. And the arcade, for you youngins don't know, it's a place you go and they have like, I don't know how to explain it. If you don't know what it is, you're too young for this show. Then, anyway, listen, I know it's Paul Anderson, but I'm kind of excited. I know it's Paul Anderson. I know. But I am kind of excited that The House of the Dead is getting a next video game movie. Will be very, very scary. I don't know if you remember, the first one was done by Uwe Boll. No shade to him. I don't want to box him. Sir, if you're watching this, please know I do not want to box you. No shade. I enjoyed it because I get it. But man, I'm intrigued. I know it's. I know. I'm a casual gamer myself. Yeah, I am. I know. Okay. Anyway, so, he directed Mortal Kombat. Just to let everybody know. Everybody loves that. I know. I get the Monster Hunter movies aren't the best. Aren't the best. I get it. I've heard, or the one. Actually, I went to go see the one in a drive-in, and I think I told Leon the same thing. I said, this movie was so bad that I wanted to walk home. So, which by the way, Monster Hunter, again, should have been done just in an adult animation adaptation, just based off the little bit I know about it. Hi Suns, hello, Suns and Shadows. Good, happy it's Thursday, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyway, he's adapting the House of the Dead. It's just a fun game. The script is almost done, he said. We're aiming to shoot the fourth quarter of the year. So Q4, they finish it in Q4 before the holidays. I think we're going to be seeing a summer at the earliest release, or a fall release if they're going to go with it. But are you interested in gaming more on the channel? Darkest Dungeon is an indie D&D Cthulhu game for a recommendation. I do video game on this channel. I haven't played D&D in a while. I used to have something over on the Inside All Day gaming channel that I ran with my husband, but due to just scheduling and issues, I had to pull out. I actually missed physically going to a table to play D&D. I realized that. I'm not going to read this out loud. Everybody else can read this on the screen. Oh, man. X, I love you. I love you. I adore you. I adore you. I might not be your best friend, but you are my best friend. Anyway, the script is almost done, so I'm really going to push the envelope on this one. I know it's Paul Anderson, and I get it. He's made some crappy movies. I understand. Especially Resident Evil fans. I've had to hear it. But I'm excited. I think this... I mean... Could he do worse than what's out there? The other House of the... No shade, you bull. Whatever. No shade. No shade. Don't want a box. But, I mean, can he do worse than that? I mean, and I get it. Somebody's probably going to clip this, and when this movie comes out, be like, yes, Nadia, he can do worse than this. I've loved this video game since the 90s. Ugh. Back when I was a big player of video games in the arcades. What? Me too, Anderson. Me fucking too. Which is how I happened upon Mortal Kombat. Oh, by the way, fun fact. I know the guy who did the logo design for Mortal Kombat and is the reason why it's spelled with a K. I used to work at his haunted house. He's a good friend of mine from my haunted house era, and he is the reason why there is a K in Mortal Kombat. So, I see you, Kay, leaving me for the Doolies. All right, it's all right. They're great. Have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you are, UK, and I'll see you later. I remember liking the first House of the Dead movie as a kid. Me too, Philip. Me too. And yeah, I'm excited for this. I think this will be fun. I'm not expecting some over-the-top Oscar-nominating elevated horror movie, but I am excited for it. Okay, let's get back into... I haven't seen a couple trailers. Let's see. Where is... Oh, right. I have not seen the new Until Dawn trailer. Let's check this out. I am currently playing it, so why not? Hold, please. Here we go. Here we go.
Please, I can't. Please, no!
That seems a little graphic.
Up the road, there's a place stuck in time.
This is interesting because I'm playing the game right now for the first time, so I'm catching newer stuff when I see these trailers now. Oh! Can I help you? What do you want? Come here. You hopped up on my desk, and people are thinking I'm talking to a ghost. What do you want? Oh, okay. All right, you want to watch the trailer with me? Don't grab on for dear life. God, fuck is that?
It's not.
Did you see that? No, you didn't. Okay.
Stuck in time.
Every time we die, we find ourselves back here again.
Stuck in time.
But the night is never the same.
Her sneeze scared me. My cat sneezed and that made me jump.
We're here again.
Stuck in time.
But the night is never the same. Every night something new is trying to kill us. We're here again. Something new is trying to kill us.
Are you gonna play Until Dawn? You're definitely gonna. I am playing it right now. I played 2 sessions, I think, so far. Coco, go. Coco.
If you want.
First of all, yes, I get it. It's the whole concept of time. Yeah, I get it. Cat hair all over my mouth. Funny you should ask, because I'm on my actual birthday next Thursday, I'm gonna play horror video games, but I'm gonna leave it to channel subscribers to decide if I should play more Until Dawn or Mortuary Assistant, which looks like it's gonna make me shit my pants. So we'll see. That poll's gonna go up, I think, Monday.
We survive.
Oh my god.
We have to make it until dawn.
I want out.
Until dawn.
Please let me out.
We have to make it until dawn.
Please let me out.
Until dawn. We have to make it until dawn.
I will say this must have been a lot of fun to work on from a special effects point of view, of creating all these different prosthetics and carving all these different monsters and stuff. This would have been fun.
Up the road. That's where people get into trouble.
I'm in. I'm enjoying the game so far. I might play a little bit tomorrow after Stranger Things stream. We'll see. But funny you should mention Happy Death Day. Ho, ho, ho. Where is it? Hold, please. Oh, there we go. Christopher Landon teases the whole other genre for Happy Death Day 3. Now, Christopher Landon got I think 100% on his new movie that's dropping soon called Drop. Irony, right? Play on words. Ha ha ha. Happy Death Day to you. Happy Death Day to you. Happy Death Day to you. Is well received. Now, surprisingly, I think this is a fun series for people who are maybe not too much into the horror genre, like kind of like easing your way in. My husband, for instance, does not like horror, doesn't like gore, doesn't like any of that kind of stuff. However, loves Happy Death Day. 1 and 2, really enjoyed it. It's fun. I'm gonna get him to watch Tucker and Dale with me, so hopefully he'll enjoy that as well. And so they're talking about the third one not being it. So, but it's been 5 years since the sequel, Happy Death Day to You, was released, compared with 2-year gap between the first movie. So have the candles been blown out on the budding franchise, or is there still hope for Happy Death Day 3? And he said, I have an idea for a long time. Jessica Roth, who plays the protagonist, and I have been talked about it. The beauty in it is not set on the same day. It's not the same loop. So if the opportunity should arise, and if Universal ever decides that they want a third, because the fans do. But what's interesting, that each movie kind of introduced a slightly new genre as we've mashed in there. The third movie brings in a whole other genre. Okay. I'd be intrigued. I like Christopher Landon. I'm sad that he did not get to direct Scream 7. I get it. Scream 7, right? Who needs more Scream? I do. I love Scream. I love the good, the bad, the ugly about the entire series. I think it's one of the most polarizing lately. All these younger individuals who think it's just, I don't know. I think it's weird to me to see a genre, that a IP that I grew up loving, scene be so polarizing amongst fans, especially younger fans who didn't grow up with it. No shade to it. Like you can watch movies. I've seen movies from the 50s, from the like you can enjoy stuff, but it's just so weird that Scream is just like it's got people's panties in a bunch. Anyway, and I get it. The whole announcement. We've got what do we got? Roman coming back. We've got Stu coming back. Billy already came back, so he was a Force ghost. We've got new people being casted every single day into this movie. But Christopher Landon originally was supposed to direct Scream 7. And then when Melissa either left or fired, depending on what you read, he just kind of walked too, because Jennifer then left. So he walked. So I think 7 was to continue the story of the sisters from 5, 6. And then they were going to continue on with that. And killing off Dewey, I think, was one of the worst things they did. Now with 7, they're kind of throwing everything at it, and I think they're looking to see what will stick. So I will be in theaters for Scream. I mean, if you can't tell, I mean, it's one of I get it. Not a lot of people like it. Blah blah blah. I understand. I love all of them. They all have a place in my heart. But yeah. Saw. What is that? 11. Yes. I'm surprised. So Tuesday I had Tugs on. Great content creator as well. We were talking about one of her favorite movies, which she wanted to talk about Saw. I was really surprised. I was like, okay, let's talk about Saw. So we did a deep dive into Saw, talking about it and the themes and some trivia behind it. And what I like about it, because I watched the entire franchise, what I like about it is 1, 2, and 3 is pretty good. 1 being the best, 2 and 3, okay, but the rest of them, there's a big dip in the franchise in quality. And I feel 10 brought back the quality of 1, surprisingly. Like, it wasn't just about, let's kind of think of the most craziest way we can KO somebody. It actually brought back more of the story to it. So I'm intrigued to see what 11 will bring. So, that's all I got, guys. Well, I mean, I have a couple of, these are old news. I'm sure you all know about this. So coming up, some fun stuff coming up. We're back for Stranger Things tomorrow. We're starting season 2, episode 1 and 2. So if you are a Stranger Things fans, come on over to there. We're going to be deep diving into those episodes. Saturday, I'm back for X-Files. I think I'm episode 13 and 14. Saturday afternoon. I have a great panel put together. We're doing our monthly tier list, and it will be on my top 26 movies. It was very hard to kind of dwindle that down. And celebrating my birthday. It'll be kind of fun. And then, is my volume, Nadia, volume, sorry. Next week, I will have John Schroyer on. He is a special effects artist of Rebel Moon, Salem Lot 2024, bunch of stuff. I actually know him from back in the day, so he's actually going to be coming on Tuesday to talk about one of his favorite horror movies and just kind of shoot the shit, right? It'll be kind of fun to have somebody cat hair. More cat hair, Jesus. Somebody that is a special effects artist, a working one right now. If you go look at his IMDb, he's credited for a lot of stuff. A lot of good. And he has some spicy takes on Salem's Lot, so that would be fun. And then I'll be back here Thursday, but I will not be having a chills and thrills. It will be a full-on gaming session. I'm going to start at a time until I get tired and end. So, and then at the end of this month, I have booked the director of Stream, which was a horror movie that came out last year, and as well as the director of The Fetus, which just came out at the beginning of this month. So, fun things, both live streams. It's going to be fun. So, I recommend maybe checking out one of those movies or both of those movies before they are on if you want to ask questions. And with John, too, let me see if I can drop his IMDb in the chat. There we go. So that is who will be on Tuesday with me. So, a lot of fun stuff. He's very talented guy. So, this should be fun. But that being said, I hope you guys like the fact that I'm streaming on Thursdays. Now, I thought, why not? More time. And plus I thought this time will be the set time. I think this will be great because it'll allow me to talk to you guys and then also go see a movie, Thursday night movie premiere. So if there's something you want me to cover, some news, just DM it to me, tweet it to me, or post it to me, whatever, you know what I mean. Send it to me. And if there's a content creator guest you'd like me to have on to talk about their favorite horror movie, let me know as well. Where's the poll right now happening about that Stephen King book club? Give me 1 second. Let's see. Okay, so all right, so Stephen King book club. All right, that will probably happen after the Vegas meetup. I'll figure it out from there. Zombie box reviews, I'll have to have you on as well soon to talk about your favorite horror movie. But also, by the way, if shameless plug, if you don't mind, go for it, Star Wars. Absolutely. You save me from open, you dark horror goddess. Thank you. Absolutely, Star Wars. Plug whatever you'd like. Put it in there in the chat, and I'll bring it up on the screen. And then, yeah, that's it. That's about it. Go. I don't know what I'm seeing. Oh, Trina, Real Horror 2. Yeah, I have to reach out to her as well. It's just crazy times right now. I want to get through this March with all these interviews, and I'll be booking April as well. Oh, concluding my book review of Dark Tides Onslaught, book 2 of 19 of the New Jedi Order. If you are by the way, if you're a Star Wars fan, I know a couple of you guys that follow me are cross-genre interest individuals. I know I get a lot of pop culture people because I used to be in the pop culture circle and stuff like that. Please go subscribe to Star Wars Marvel. He's fantastic, great work, all this stuff. So please go do that. Great mod as well. Wrestling with Horror is another good one. Yes, that as well. So yeah, and oh, by the way, they don't have to be horror content creators. I love having just like pop culture people. Like Tugs is not a big horror person. She plays some horror games, but she was willing to come on and talk about it. So, and another thing too, just wanted to add one little caveat to that. It doesn't have to be a slasher, thrasher, gory fest. It can be a thriller. To me, a thriller that came to mind when I was talking about it on Tuesday was The Jackal. It does not have to be like a spooky, scary, like horror. Yeah, it can be a thriller. Horror is like a big umbrella and encompasses everything. So, but yes, Purist does know his Star Wars. So, feel free. All right. That being said, guys, as always, you know the rule. Stay spooky.